All right, chat. We are here. We are back with some more basketball. Round of 32, USC versus SC, South Carolina. Battle of SC Part 2. If you guys remember Part 1, we all know what happened. Now this is Part 2. Now, my bracket, I had South Carolina winning. What we're about to witness is going to be a massacre. Now, I will say this for USC. USC losing to South Carolina is not the same as USC losing to Clemson. Because if USC would have lost to Clemson, that would have been crazy. That would have been nuts. But USC losing to South Carolina is like, okay, just like when Syracuse lost to UConn, that's supposed to happen, right? But again, gotta be fair. Gotta say what I say in every video. Anything can happen. Anything is possible. Every game's a game seven. So South Carolina loses. My bracket is officially fried if they lose this game. But I could 99.9%, 0.99999% assure you that South Carolina's. But hey, here's what it is. Let's get straight into it. Let's see what we got here. Now, let me say this too before we get into the highlights. Of course, we seen South Carolina, not South Carolina. We start USC. The last time we seen USC, I ain't gonna lie, I almost caught a chest ache. If that shot would have counted, I'm not gonna lie, I would have felt some type of way if Mia Moore would have made that shot at the buzzer. But it didn't count, and then USC survives in overtime. Now, the last time we seen South Carolina, we ain't forgot what y'all did versus Texas. This all y'all heard the entire game from start to finish. Them boys in the hood saxophones from start to finish. Madison Booker mid-range pull up, back-to-back plays. That's how South Carolina looked the last time we seen them play. Now again, South Carolina's had a, you know, got back to their normal ways. Had a scrimmage game in the first round of this tournament, won by like 300 points. So this game is probably going to be the same. And also, if you notice the starters, this is Ravens, Medina's, and Tanaya Latson's final home game in South Carolina. So that's another reason why I'm watching this too. So let's see. See what we got.
This has been a phenomenal day of basketball here in the second round. Latson rises. Too strong from deep. Another offensive rebound. And
all right, Medina, get you started.
There's Raven Johnson, who's closing in on 1,000 points for her career, too.
Good choice! 6-0 start for South Carolina.
There's an offensive rebound opportunity. Here she is going to work in the post again.
Joyce. Another two.
And it's 8-0 game. What does Joyce Edwards do? She goes to back her down again. The double team is not
yeah, man. I mean, this is gonna be a massacre, but then again, what we're about to see is supposed to happen. You know, hopefully it's closer than what we think, but it's already 11-0. USC has a lot to look forward to in the future, though. But we'll talk about that when we get to the box score stuff. Kennedy, good shot. When we get closer to the game, the end of the game, and the box scores, we'll talk about USC. 2 Kennedy again. Okay, first 4. Tessa 3 ball. Butter. Tessa and a Tessa. 20-4. Mondeezy. Mate. 20-6. Tessa, the drive. Joyce on the finish. Joyce has 9 points so far. Inside for two. Girda for two. Raven. No. Medina on the clean.
8 points to go along with her 8 boards. And South Carolina also has made a living at the free throw line.
The pass. They finish. It's 28-10.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is going to be the massacre that I was talking about. Raven? That's so Raven for three. The SEC's defensive player of the year showing offense. Showing some offensive improvement from previous years. Kennedy on the drive with the left hand. Whoa! 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 Yeah, we cannot have injuries. I'm not gonna lie. See, this is why it's dangerous to have cameramen on the baseline. This is exactly why cameramen need to have their own box, like, away. Or this needs to be blocked off with, like, glass or, like, plastic or something to keep players from falling into cameramen and they get injured like this. Like a plastic, like a hockey box or something like that. Because other than that, we don't have time for players to get injured in March Madness. Especially key players. But we know Kennedy, she gonna shake it off. Get back in the game. Jazzy, smooth jazz. Jazzy swooping with one shoulder. Gotta respect it, Chad. Most players will be sitting out for season. They had a shoulder injury, but not Jazzy. Butter. 35-21. Tania Latson. In traffic for two.
Too strong. Raven Johnson the run out for South Carolina.
Latson again. Yeah, tonight Latson is going to be the X factor for this team making the national championship. Because y'all know who y'all have to play in order to make it there. So she, Tania, Raven, she's a fifth-year senior. She knows exactly what to do. But Tania, Tessa, Medina, Makir, all y'all are X factors for South Carolina to make a championship run. Speaking of Raven. USC blowing through their timeouts. The first half. Makir on a drive.
An 11-0 run for the Gamecocks. 2 NCAA tournament games so far. They've looked
Tessa and a Tesla. Splash. 14-0 run. Makir on a steal. Makir on the drive. Off the glass to Medina. Nearing the end of the first half. South Carolina's up by 30. They're up by more than USC's points. Yeah, that was good defense. Kennedy, stopping Joyce. Tessa for two. All around the rim and in. Big Joyce! On the finish. 55-21. KD. Splash for three. Corner. Kennedy has 4 fouls and 9 points. Yeah, she's about to foul out. I can tell you right now she's winning. That's tough to have 4 fouls. Especially Medina. Oh, God. For 3. But yeah, Kennedy is definitely needed for SC. Especially in a game like this when they're down by 75. They need all the players that they can have right now. Jazzy, the tape. They wanted a foul. Both teams shooting 40% from 3. It's good. She's doing this with one shoulder. Playing with the wrap. Big Joyce Edwards! 62-29. Excuse me, yeah, it's time to go ahead and close that, bro.
the 2 seed in their
Come on,
regional
so get
race
ready to close
in
that,
Iowa.
man.
And what are we
London
looking at again?
for
UVA,
2.
3 wins.
Yeah, not bad as far as throw factor goes for
We
Virginia.
have one more
First
game,
round,
Oklahoma and
0-2
UCLA.
against Georgia, and then you go
Joyce
0-2
and one
against
again.
Now you put her in the two-man.
Joyce
Tessa
on the
Johnson's
pick
a
and
good job
roll.
drawing the secondary defender. Late rotation. Joyce Edwards continues to just go to work.
Latson running. And here
Here
is the length of McKeer.
for 2.
The freshman's played well.
67 to 31.
3 to go, third quarter from Colonial Life
Watson thinking
Arena.
about it.
Latson to
Decides. Go for
elbow.
2. It's good. Watson on the drive again. Swings
Tornabees
it
lays it in.
to Alicia for 2. 71 to 31. Well, you know what song I'm about to play, guys. Yeah.
I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times.
Down by 50. Jeez.
McKeer saw it.
Outlet pass for 2.
On the receiving end.
Came off the bench and played last year. Raven Johnson, the only returning starter. Everybody in a new role. Finding the comfort
McKeer on the
zone.
drive.
Players that are
And
like
one.
that one right there. I mean, so you're putting a got McKeer in a
43-point lead.
I know we touched on it a little bit tonight, but what does that look like against the elite
Jazzy has 4 fouls, 12 points. Londeezy for 3.
Sometimes fourth action. Second, third, sometimes fourth side. You know, there are
Oh,
gonna be
Pity on the
teams that
steal.
you play and there are gonna be matchups that you have.
Pull it.
Yes, you can create
3.
your own shot one-on-one, but not
Splash
everybody can.
butter. Splash butter.
Kennedy
Up. It's a
Smith.
steal to Nia
Rebound by
Latson. Can we
Tanya
get a dunk?
Latson.
Never mind. Need a
Another
lay.
strip and score for Latson.
I mean, look, she's
Down by 40.
generational. Juju Watkins and what she has done in her early in her young career as Medina O'Connell.
Man, what could have been this season? And
Ooh,
Juju
jab
Watkins
step.
stepped
Oh,
in, head
Miriam.
coach,
Okay.
straight in the eye and said, Coach,
Daisy for
this is our
3.
time.
80 to 41.
Latson against
Latson.
Davidson. Good block by Jazzy
Defense from
Davidson,
Jazzy.
standing tall.
Hell,
And then
gets
Latson in the
ripped.
hip pocket.
Stole the lunch money.
A
And stared her
convincing
down
South
after.
Carolina effort.
Do my eyes read this correctly? Does this say 21 to 2 on free throws? You played this whole game and shot 2 free throws?
On a day that has been
It has
stark
been that
here in
kind of day.
second round games
Jazzy for 3.
in the
Good
NCAA
shot.
tournament. Another three
Still
on
out there
Jazzy
competing.
Davis.
And
Even though you're down by 90,
she is already an elite
still got to go out there and compete to the final buzzer.
players don't come into this ball game.
Like 44,
Team, an experienced team, and
KD,
has stayed
and
together.
1.
You know, retaining players is tough nowadays in NIL, and they've retained the core.
And KD is zoned out. Feel like, man, I just got my style whooped in my last possible college game. Not even possible. Well, we'll see. I don't know if this is her last collegiate game or not. Miriam and 1? Okay. Miriam sprinting the floor. Yeah, you gotta reward her. Sprinting the floor, getting an and 1. Kennedy on a miss. Jazzy, London 3. Got it. 94 to 51. Outlet pass. Alicia for 2. Can South Carolina score 100 points? They have 240 left. London again? London's been hitting their threes. Just doesn't show in the score. Down by 90. I'm 87. It's 3 threes in a row for Lundeezy. Down by 40. Now 42. Well, South Carolina breaks 100 points and ends USC season. Let's go to box scores. See what we got. 101 to 61. Start with USC in their last final and official box score of the season. Laura had 2 in 16 minutes. Jazzy had 16 in her last freshman game. Kennedy had 9, 4 of 15, 1 of 6 from 3. Malia had 3. KD had 5. Berta with 2. Mendez with 2. Viv with 2. London had 20. The rest was just a nice jog. South Carolina, Joyce, 23 and 10. 8 of 12 from the field. Nice. Medina with 15 and 15. Solid. Tessa with 10. Tanaya with 12. 5. Gotta clean up these 5 turnovers, though. Jav, 4 steals. Raven with 7. 4. Alicia with 6. Miriam with 10. McKira with 15. McDowell with 3. Daniel with 2 minutes. Right. Extra stats. 43-27, South Carolina. 21-11, South Carolina on assists. 27-15, South Carolina had way less turnovers. More steals, 17-9. 3-2, USC had more blocks. And South Carolina had 10 less fouls, 16-26. Free throws, 5 of 11. 23 of 27 from the free throw line. Now, I mean, we knew South Carolina was going to win this game, but that free throw is a very interesting stat there. 5 of 11 versus 23 of 27 free throw. 20, 12 of 25, 4 of 15 for South Carolina from 3, and 22 of 59 and 37 of 69 for South Carolina field. Well, South Carolina, congratulations. You are now headed to the Sweet 16 once again. USC. Um, I don't know. I don't want to say this was expected because Juju wasn't there this year. Could have had a better record though. 8 of 13 coming into this game now, 8 of 14, 3 of 8 on the road. Again, I will say this. Losing to South Carolina is not as bad as losing to Clemson. So I mean, this was expected, especially after what happened the last time the two played each other. We already know who's winning this game. But I will say this though. USC next year, this team gonna be nasty. As long as this core stays together. Because next year we could have Jazzy, we could have Kennedy, we could have Juju back. I know USC has a couple of 5 stars and a player that's redshirted this year. I don't know if London's gonna come back. Her or KD. I would love to see KD come back. But I'm not sure if they have any more eligibility left to even come back. But that would be even nastier if those two came back. But one thing USC has to get this summer, they need to hit the portal immediately and get some bigs. They need centers immediately, like dominating Rhea Marshall, Kiki Area Finn kind of centers. Because 27 rebounds is not going to cut it with a team like South Carolina. They need to get some bigs. I don't know if they need like a secondary wing scorer. Because again, I see the starting 5, or at least starting 3 is Jazzy, Kennedy, and Juju. I do know they have Sanaya Hall coming in. I think she's a 5 star. Now I know it's this thing of, oh, it's only one ball, but I think they can make it work. I think they can make it work even with the naysayers saying it's only one ball. Everybody wants to be the hero. I don't see that happening. Let's see. I think they can make it work as long as they try to. And again, they get some proper bigs that can hold down the paint, get boards, block shots. because that's what they've been missing all year. It's not only Juju's production, but a center that can protect the paint for him, and maybe a couple of shooters. Other than that, this team will be back next year. South Carolina, I mean, they gonna be good for all of eternity unless they just have a drastic fall off. So that being said, again, congratulations to South Carolina. You're now advancing to the Sweet 16, and USC, just like every team that loses, got to pack your bags, book those flights, make those summer plans. I mean, LA is already lit, but I mean, to each his own, as they say in the sports world. You're in the Cancun. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, really appreciate it. And I will see y'all in the next video, man.